I boiled a huge brisket in Coca-Cola?
Thanks, Meter, for sponsoring this video.
My brain full of Dr.
I'm boiling
Pepper.
a brisket in Coca-Cola. Now you might think I'm crazy, but there's a reasonable reason why I'm doing it. You see, everyone loves brisket. Usually it's cooked for hours in a
Ooh,
smoker.
brisket? Dude, I've had brisket recently.
However, if there's any cheat code that we can use in order to make
So
brisket at home
good.
easier, more people will cook it and it will turn out better. And I really hope that on this video I can break the code. Let me explain. The first thing we need is a brisket. I'm a true
Brisket
believer
is
on
fire.
quality because if you start off with good meat, the end product will be amazing. This is a phenomenal prime brisket. It is 23 pounds, huge. And the first thing we need to do is to trim it. And most importantly, get rid of the fat that will not render through the cooking process. For this cooking method, it is important to save all of the
cook that
trimmings
big
as well. And I'll
slab.
show you the reason why shortly. But once I was done with the trimming, it was still too big to fit on a regular pot. So I decided to go ahead
I
and
think
take
it's
out one of the
fine.
best parts, which is this one right here. It's called the point. It's fatty, delicious, and most people prefer this. I want you to notice one thing. Both of them
It looks
still
like a
have the same
heart.
muscle, which is called the flat. This is the least tender part, and it is what we will be judging when we try it. Because if Coca-Cola can make this brisket fantastic, we are on to something. Talking about that, we all know this ingredient, Coke, a sugary drink that is widely available in the entire planet. Did you know that 1.9
Yeah, but Dr. Pepper
billion
better.
drinks are served daily? That's a lot of Coke. But if we cook the brisket with just Coke, it's not going to be fantastic. Believe me, I've done this experiment with chicken, and even though it turned out okay, it wasn't the best because it needs some type of
brown.
savory. But here's my secret weapon, soy sauce. And we all know what soy sauce tastes like. Made from soybeans, it is one of the most popular sauce there is. This will give the savoriness that I'm looking for. And for some aromatics, I'll be using this.
Garlic?
Ginger, and green onions. So the first thing to do is to add a generous amount of soy sauce. Notice that I'm using the low sodium one. Then you want to go ahead and add all of the aromatics, followed by even more soy sauce.
Ew,
Stir that around
what?
and bring it to a simmer. Let it simmer for at least 5 minutes so that the flavors can infuse
Why
into
are
the
we
soy
doing
sauce
this?
mix. As then you want to put the heat down and slowly add in your brisket. The idea here is to submerge the whole thing. And most importantly, make sure that the entire brisket is fully covered with the soy sauce.
No, Guga, this is cheating. You're only supposed to cook it in Coca-Cola. Why are you mixing things? I don't like it.
Now you're probably thinking, where's the Coke? Well, first we want to get the savoriness in the brisket. So you want to let it cook without Coke for 30 minutes. As then it's time to add in the Coke. A generous amount. To be specific, 1 entire bottle. Now my hopes is that this will do 2 things. Number 1, balance out the savoriness from the soy sauce. And number 2, add some sweetness to the brisket, making it taste even better. But if I'm being completely honest, there's one thing missing, and that would be acidity. Because believe me when I tell you,
only
acid
one
really
bottle?
balances
I thought he was gonna use all 4 of those bottles that he got.
things out. And there's another sauce that has plenty of it, and that would be this Ponzu sauce, made very similar with soy sauce.
I want to try Ponzu sauce. I heard it's really yummy.
But it has the acidity of lemon flavors that when it combines with beef, it is just better. So I went ahead and poured a generous amount of Ponzu sauce. The more, the better, followed by all of the same aromatics. Then I threw the brisket in there and made sure to cover the whole thing with it. But then I thought, for this one, I won't be adding any Coca-Cola. And that's because this one has the acidity, which soy sauce doesn't have. And it made me wonder which one was going to turn out better, the soy sauce and Coke or the Ponzu boiled brisket. I could tell you one thing, the smell that is coming out from both of them is phenomenal. So I really have high hopes. And I made sure to keep basting the brisket as many times as necessary to ensure that the entire thing was coated with that flavor. Because once I was almost done, there is also one thing that I like on a brisket, and that would be a nice bark. And in order to do that, I can't keep boiling it. We need dry heat. And since I have a smoker, I went ahead and threw it in there. Now, just in case you don't have one, you can also use your oven.
Oh, they're touching. They're touching.
As much as possible. And as that was happening, I decided to go ahead and make an awesome side dish.
Dude, I just know this is amazing.
This one is going to please everyone. And most importantly, we're using the trimmings from the brisket, utilizing the whole thing.
Oh my God.
As you can clearly see, this is what was left. Notice the ridiculous amount of fat that it still has. It does not matter what you do, that is not going to render. So you might as well take it all out. Once I was done with the trimming, take a look. Nice, clean, and ready to be smoked. For the seasoning, I kept it real simple. A generous amount of salt and black pepper.
Oh, very generous amount. Very generous.
I actually did not season any of the previous meat. That's because the sauces will infuse all the flavor.
Will
Believe me,
infuse?
there was no need. but this one definitely
It will
does.
refuse
So
it.
now that they're fully seasoned, inside of the smoker they go to cook. As next, we want to make a delicious
Oh my god, that mac and
which
cheese!
is quite simple.
That cheese is so yellow. Holy shit.
Into a pan, you want to throw in some butter. As soon as it's fully melted, you want to go ahead and throw in some all-purpose flour. Go ahead and cook that up for a little bit. As soon as it starts smelling like pie dough, go ahead and throw in some milk. Mix it all up as everything is going to start thickening up on you real quickly. Then you want to add some cheddar cheese.
Oh, that's
Keep stirring it and cooking it
that's
under
some
medium
cheddar
heat,
cheese.
as you'll be making an incredible cheese sauce. In the end, check it out. It's that
Oh
simple.
my
Now you want to go ahead and
God.
boil some macaroni. Just make sure to follow the instructions in
Macaroni?
the packaging. As once it's done, you want to drain the whole thing, add a generous amount of that cheese sauce we previously made, and
Oh my
mix it all together.
God.
As
Oh
all there's
my
left to do is to go ahead
I'm
and plate
gonna
it up.
cry.
So first I added a
Oh
generous
my
layer of the mac
God.
and cheese, followed by some Parmigiano Reggiano and a tiny bit of chives. Now we're missing the toppings. And by this time, my leftover brisket was done. So I went ahead and started to cut on chunks. And as you can clearly see, this thing is nice and juicy.
I want to be
You definitely
embalmed by
never
that
wanna throw
cheese.
away your treats.
Dude,
There's
me
so many
too, dude. That cheese looks so good.
things that we can do with it. So all there's left to do is to place it on top of the mac and cheese, and there we have it. That is today's side dish. And I can tell you one thing, it's going to be delicious, and hopefully a perfect pairing for today's experiment. Talking about that, take a look. This is what we're left with.
Ew, it looks
The
like it has
Ponzu
bugs
brisket
on
the
it.
left and the Coca-Cola one on the right. Notice how much the Coca-Cola is darker, but both of them have a wonderful
They're
smell.
touching-
And
they're
as soon as I
touching-
started slicing it, wow. It is nice and juicy. And even
Holy
though they were
crap.
previously boiled in very special liquids, they are nice and tender.
Oh
and
my
I cannot wait to
God.
find out which one will be better, the soy Coca-Cola one or the Ponzu. But now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to eat. So let's do it. All right, everybody. And here we got our beautiful feast. Gentlemen, I hope you're hungry.
This is a feast.
You got my attention.
It is incredible because, believe it or not, look at the amount of meat we have here. And this is one brisket.
This is only one brisket.
One brisket. That's why I love this cut, everybody. You can do so many things with it. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, you
All
can.
right, let's go.
All right, enough. We're gonna start right here. There's no such thing as control today, okay? I really want to know your honest opinion. Let me know if it tastes any different.
Those look
if
you
think
f***ers
weird or
eating the
whatever it
brisket
might
and
be.
mac.
It
I
smells
know,
smoky, but it
dude.
doesn't have a
Smoke ring.
smoke ring. Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's see if it's any good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Dude, I bet they eat good around Google all the time.
It tastes good.
Oh wow, savory.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very savory.
Nice crust.
Delicious crust. What if I tell you you can cook this half of the time of a regular brisket? Half of the time, and this amount of flavor? Damn.
The only thing that makes you like weird about it is the fact that it doesn't have a smoke ring, but
Yeah.
still got the smoke flavor, so we're still good.
It's a little acidic.
But it also comes like in the back. Mm-hmm. Not too overpowering. Is it overpowering?
No.
I think the fat absorbed a lot of it. Because I'm tasting the fat.
Yeah.
And you can really.
I don't know about you guys, but I love it. You?
Thumbs up.
You?
I think you should only keep these two in your videos. Fire everybody else.
I'm still going for it. It's a thumbs up for me.
It is a phenomenal brisket. So this one here are actually the leftover of the point, the fattiest part of the brisket. Give me an honest opinion here. A nice mac and cheese with a more traditional style brisket. This one. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Heaven
I know
door
it's so
just
cheesy
opened up,
and
everybody.
yummy.
What's so creamy.
I'm gonna say it right now. I've had a lot of mac and cheese with brisket. That is the single best mac and cheese with brisket I've ever had.
So creamy,
Dude.
cheesy, gooey,
Oh.
and you put that brisket right on top.
Ooh.
You get that extra salt
Oh my
from
god,
the brisket
dude. I'm gonna
with the
dude,
cheese,
I'm
and it
gonna
kinda blows up the
dude. Oh, I'm busting.
mac and cheese even more.
It's like icing on the cake, but with protein.
That'll have everybody in the neighborhood talking about your mac and cheese.
I agree. Now here's the deal. This one's a little,
It's a little
sus.
I want to go back to the mac and cheese.
So I don't know about this one here because this one here, I put a very special ingredient on it that you would never expect to be on a brisket.
Damn, that's a big-ass
However,
piece.
I have a feeling it's gonna be good. Let's give it a try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Very different.
Less flavorful, slightly sweet.
I don't hate it though.
No, it's not bad.
I don't hate it at all.
It has a little bit less of a bold extra flavor.
It's a little sweet as well.
Little sweet.
A little sweet.
Yeah, but not too much.
No, at all.
I actually enjoy it, but if I'm being completely honest, not as good as this one here.
I picked that
Yeah,
one as
I'm
well.
with this one right now.
Yeah, 100%
Ponzu?
everybody. This one is phenomenal. By the way, this one was done in soy sauce, but I added a special ingredient, your favorite drink.
Coca-Cola.
I
that's
think
my
he should have just
Oh
done
my
it with
God.
Coke.
I want to put a little bit of Coca-Cola in there, bring some sweetness. Here's what I will say, okay?
Should've
I've
just done
done
it
it
with plain
separately
Coke.
with only soy sauce, and it is phenomenal, okay? Just like when I did the chicken, you should definitely give that a go. But we gotta have a special ingredient to try out to see if it's good or not, to bring some sweetness. Be careful with the soy sauce, because if you put only soy sauce, it's too salty. That's what happened with my brisket when I did it completely in soy sauce. So to melt down the soy sauce, I put some Coke.
A little sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe I put too much.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but this is the winner.
This is the, well, if you really want to take anything away from this video, make this.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
goddamn,
that's the
that's
best.
good.
That
really
looks
good.
like the
100%.
best.
Ponzu sauce brisket
The
will
mac
be
and
phenomenal.
cheese? Oh
Soy
my
sauce
God.
brisket will be incredible. Instead of mixing it with Coca-Cola, mix it with a tiny bit of water, everybody, to mild down the soy sauce.
Or just a little bit less Coca-Cola.
Maybe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up.